was a child, I used to speak like a child, think like a child, reason like a child. When I became a man, I did away with childish things. And what I did is I kind of read it in context. I kind of had to read the whole thing. And I felt like verse 10, 11, and 12 were all kind of saying the same thing, but differently. And the words that were used in 10 was when the perfect comes. And let's see, in verse 12 it's saying we'll know in full. So there's perfect, there's full, and then verse 11 is pretty much talking about mature, when I become a man. And so I was thinking that a couple words, one is when I became a man, and it's a process. You don't just, we're all children, right? Mm-hmm. And God sees us like his kids. He doesn't expect us to be an adult overnight. So he's not mad at us when we speak childish things, or when we think childish or like a child, or when we reason. And the word reason to me meant like our understanding isn't complete. We don't really understand, like a child doesn't totally get it. And so, but God doesn't hold that against us, that we speak like a child, or that we think like a child, or that we don't understand, because we're becoming mature. And so that's really cool, because we're his kid. And of course the goal then would be is to mature in love, because like Cindy was saying, and everybody else really, is that love doesn't fail. It's always successful. And it's something that lasts forever. It won't get burned up at the end. Like everything else is going to be done away with, but love is going to remain. And it's treasure in heaven. Every time we can love somebody, that's treasure in heaven. It's going to remain.
Whew, that's good.
Anyway, so then I went back, taking the fact that that we're childish and we're becoming mature, and I went back to I know the words I did. Okay, when I became a man, I did away with childish things. So the process of becoming man is doing away with, and I went back to doing away with impatience, doing away with jealousy, doing away with bragging and arrogance, doing away with acting unbecomingly or unbeautifully, doing away with seeking our own, doing away with being easily provoked, or doing away with holding people accountable. And I can't read the other thing, but it did occur to me that, and I've always believed you should forgive somebody even if they don't ask you to, but I had heard from someplace that you really don't need to forgive somebody unless they ask you, but it says right here, does not take into account a wrong suffered. So we're not holding people accountable when we suffer wrong from them. So that's like forgiving them, to me. But anyway, that's about it.
Ooh, that was a nugget to think about. I need to get more of what you said at the end, all the doing away with. So you can come and type it in later.
It's
Which
a
one's
process.
next?
Okay, Chloe's next.
Okay.
Marcel, you want to take that?